Hello guys, it's me, Fiona Arts, and today I will show you how I shade hair. This has been requested by Spider Boy and Cat. So there you have it, and I'm not very good at explaining, so if you don't get it, I'm very sorry. I try my best. So I have this gotcha hair there, because I was too lazy to draw on, but who cares? To make sure you have the line art and the hair color separate, so we can shade it better. So first, you go to ibispaint, that's the program I use. You get this little item here, choose the hair color, and now you wanna add another layer above the hair color layer and press here. And now you wanna click the multiply button and start doing some shadows. And there we have it, that's the shadows. I also forgot to mention, use this brush here, or any brush in particular. Really, it's your choice, but I use this one. Now you want to go to this layer where you draw on the shadow and do the opacity. And yeah, adjust it how you like and feel happy with it. This is mine, 39. I'm very sorry, my coughing fit is terrible. Now you wanna add another layer. Again, this button here. And you wanna multiply again. Now you wanna get this thing over here. Press here on the shadows, not the main hair color, on the shadows. And get this brush here. You go over here to this little hand, do this. You can leave it like that or adjust it however you want, and start doing these strokes, but not all the way, because then we have to do like a light thingies, or however this is called. So mine is still here. And now you want to add another on the top, but don't connect them. You really don't have to be that clean, but at least try. I know I didn't. Now you want to add a little of these lines here, but only small, that they're not very noticeable, or make them noticeable, I don't get. It's your choice, really. There we have it. And then lower the opacity, or you can also keep it like that. But yeah. Now add another layer, again multiply this thing here. And the color that we used on the new layer. And then again we stroke. If this layer isn't as dark as the other we used, make it a bit darker. And draw it at the ends. Not whole, but at the ends here. And also at the top. And now you want to add a little bigger lines along. Make them a bit noticeable. And then lower the opacity or keep it like that. It just adds a bit of smoothness. Is that even a word? Now add another layer, clip, and you want to press this. Now tip on the main hair color and do small strokes. That will be the lighting for the hair. You want to add big strokes and then small ones, a bit middle ones if it looks a bit, off, and big ones again. Try not to make them try to make the size different. So it looks more natural, or how you say it. You can also add lights to the top, but I'm not going to do that. And now you can lower the opacity or keep it like this. Add another layer, clip, and then press this button. Add, how you say it. Sorry, English is my second language, so yeah, that's why my ibispaint is German. So now you want to get the airbrush and do soft lighting. And if it's not light enough, you can do a lighter color, but don't make it too intense. If it's too intense, you can also layer the opacity of this. Now add another layer, clip, this button, add. And now you want to make the airbrush smaller and do lines like this. Or a bit bigger, so it doesn't look like a straight line. Now you want to make the airbrush a bit smaller and do it across these lines. And now lower the opacity or keep it like this. And boom, we have it there. Now the only thing we need are the hair strands. I'm now putting these in a folder. And we want to add another layer, do it above the line art. And we want to get the main hair color, or any color hair used. It's really your choice. And we will get this here, and we'll still keep this. And we make small hair strands, not too big. You can like do messy hair with this, like you can do it very with the hair or outside of the hair. I'm gonna do some messy hair because why not? It's my video after all. Also do strands in the hair, not only on the inside, so it looks a bit better. But try not to make lines that are the same as this, like this. You can, but I prefer not to do that a lot, because it doesn't look that good in my opinion. I'm not saying if you do that your art will turn out bad, it's just not my style, you know. There we have it. Now we add another layer, and you can either do this button or this. I usually use this so it doesn't get that intense. And yeah, do strokes. But keep the strands lighter, you know what I mean? And if you don't like it, you can also use add. I sometimes switch it up, you know. See, this is a bit yellow. You can use that, but I personally don't like it that much. So I'm gonna use something that looks more white and do it at the ends of the hair, or also on the outside. If you added a background to this, like a black background, then you could see these light strands a bit better. But now I'm using a white background, so you can't really see it that much. But I still do them. Now we have these strands. You can leave it like this or lower the opacity a bit. And there you have it. This is how I draw hair. If you want, I can do other tutorials. Just let me know in the comments if it whether be skin shading or how I draw manga or so. Don't be shy, just tell me in the comments. I hope this was a helpful tutorial. I'm really not that good at explaining, so I don't know how many of you will get it, but yeah. And if it doesn't look the same as yours, don't worry, it just needs some practice, and one day you will get your own style. And that's all. Bye everyone!